Yo, welcome back to
What's
the
up, bro?
hot dog joint. We're back. How you doing?
Welcome. I'm doing pretty good, bro.
Good.
Excited, yeah.
Dennison just gave me a whole motivation right
Yeah.
here. We ready to change the
Bro,
game.
We're giving each other premium gas, bro. Fucking Octane 93
gas.
on this bitch.
Yeah, I didn't know what premium gas until I worked at a
Um,
park ops job.
For real.
I was like, oh, there's more expensive gas than plus
What the hell?
premium gas. This shit is expensive.
Hell yeah, it
and
is
it's good
super
for your
expensive.
tank.
Do you? I thought it was only like certain cars that you put premium in, because not every car takes premium, right?
Yeah. I think when you buy it, they say, "Hey, this car takes this gas or that gas."
Yeah, because I know when I used to work at Mercedes, they used to take only premium.
Only
like
premium. Oh,
93
yeah.
or above, yeah.
Yeah, can't take that
It's crazy.
shitty ass fuel.
Exactly.
Oh, you ever apparently putting race fuel in your car sometimes
It
just
fucks it up?
no, it's
Enhances
good.
it?
It's good for
Yeah.
your engine.
Mm-hmm. What is that? Is that I forgot what rating is that? I think it's like 85 or some bullshit like that.
Yeah, and apparently like you just get more horsepower out of your car.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn.
like if we were to put it in my Honda, it would probably
Sure would
do
boost.
some crazy shit.
Hell no.
Probably do some little wheel spins.
Some
little
fucking nitro.
Yo, I got something crazy to tell you. So
What's up?
you know how there's like an increase in data breaches?
There is?
There's or
And, like
with all this cloud computing, niggas
oh,
are
I
getting
heard
smart.
in like credit card companies like
Mhm.
what was that? What's that credit card company? I forgot, but apparently they got like 100 million accounts hacked or some shit. Or, like, breached or some shit like
That's
that.
1/3. That's 1/3 of America.
Yeah, and like imagine. I hope I wasn't one of them. 'Cause, like,
Guess what though?
what?
I just saw that on like Tech News. It was like it was some random
Mhm.
thing got their data breach with like 1.5 million users,
Yeah.
whatever. But then I just went to my email, and I got this email from StockX. Basically, StockX is it's the stock market for shoes.
Oh yeah. I know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was a data breach in there, and I have an account.
Bruh, so they have all like, did they take your information? Do you know?
Yeah, so I read the whole email. It was like all that was given away was my email, probably password. So they just did a reset of password. And
That's fucked.
maybe, but they don't store any of my credit card info. They have a third party that does that, so they don't
Dude,
get.
imagine if that was the case. If like they just got all their credit cards hacked.
Yeah,
and shit.
so-
like, how would they even like fix that?
So get this.
What?
So when I was reading it, they said that they gave fraud protection of up to $1 million.
For real?
So if I do get my fraud taken, I'm getting $1 million.
Ain't no
Or
way. They-
up to $1 million.
They reimbursing that probably to everybody. I don't think everybody would get like $1 million.
If your fraud is taken.
Yeah.
If they gave me free fraud protection, so like if I get it, I don't have to pay for the fraud. Like usually you have to pay.
Yeah, that's
But-
crazy. Dude, imagine that. You're getting your whole credit card information stolen.
Yeah,
And
that's
like
like-
$1,000 charge to
Yeah,
your card.
this shit happened in like July. I was like, oh shit, I'm just hearing about this.
Jesus. Nah, that's crazy. I mean, I hope they start fixing that, because like it's only gonna get worse too, probably.
When I see this shit, it just is like not the next big thing, but like the
You-
next thing people are gonna try and do is create even better security.
This is why we need blockchain, bro.
I was thinking that blockchain
Blockchain.
security.
Blockchain. For those of you who don't know, blockchain is what cryptocurrencies primarily
Yeah.
use. As-
Cryptology.
Yeah, cryptology. Mm-hmm.
And they're coming out with this Bank of America. They sent an email to me saying they're coming out with this debit card where they're gonna use it's using cryptology.
Like their own cryptocurrency.
No, not their own cryptocurrency. Is a cryptology for security. So you know how you have a security code at the back of
Yeah.
your credit card.
Uh-huh.
That security code it's now going to change every time you use it.
For real.
It's going to be digital. So
It's gonna change every time. So like they can never have like.
it's probably never. I don't know if it's never going to be the same, but it's just going to be different every time.
That's crazy. That's weird.
It's smart as fuck.
That is smart, because like now it's fraud protection
Fraud
basically
protection.
for everybody.
It's just getting better and better.
That's what's up. Fuck you hackers out there. Some fucking credit
Yeah,
card
fuck.
scammers.
Actually, I think hackers are pretty cool.
Nah, not the bad ones. The ones that steal like credit card informations and all that shit.
Don't you ever just watch those videos and you just like they talk, their faces blurred out, and
like the Vice documentary I watched the other
and
day.
their voices are just all deep as fuck.
Yeah, like I stole this much from this card.
You can't even understand half the shit they're saying.
Bro, that's why they got them subtitles at the bottom. You can read them. But yeah, bro, that's fucked. I mean, like I really don't understand how those people like make a living and not get caught. Like I said in the last podcast, because it's like you make that much money and like, how does the government not get aware of this?
Yeah, and we only know like the few that's out there. So many of them,
right? There's probably like, bro, I heard like 60% of credit card fraud happens in the United States. And the rest of it's out like other countries.
I know like, UK is big in credit cards.
UK is huge. They're growing. Yeah, it's insane.
I love watching those videos. I love watching the videos where, have you seen so basically these guys, they just they snatch people's wallets as they're like, driving on scooters and dirt bikes.
They happens a lot in Peru.
The funniest shit. I'm like these.
You know what it is?
What?
In Peru, it's mostly kids that do it.
Smart as fuck.
It's insane.
they'll
bump into you. Yeah, they'll bump into you and like act like nothing happened, and next thing you know, your wallet's gone.
Shit. And when I was watching the video, they were like, their usual prospects are people who are on their phones walking on the streets. I'm like, well, why wouldn't they be? They're not paying attention.
Exactly. So you just snatch it out.
Yeah. Now I like kind of refrain from just looking and walking. Like I'll stop and then look.
Yeah, especially in foreign countries, bro.
And they said when they have their headphones in, they definitely don't hear you coming.
Yeah.
They don't see you. If you don't hear, they don't see. It's the best way to take some shit from people.
Shit. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm like, there people are walking so oblivious, like it can't happen.
Yo, you think that, like, let's say, let me ask you a question. So you think if, like, so there's a guy that's mugging, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, he's pickpocketing or whatever. He's, like, stealing. But he does it to support his family. You think that justifies what he's doing?
Maybe.
I don't think so, bro. Because there's like other ways that you
could definitely apply that smartness.
Yeah, exactly. Like you don't have to steal to make a living. Like you can apply your talents somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like why just make a living stealing from somebody else when you could just do your own thing?
They took all that time to learn that.
Exactly.
Thing,
like you're obviously smart enough to learn that. Why not learn something else?
Apply it. The shit is all patterns. It's very easy to apply your pattern in something else and make it work for you.
It's weird though. I don't. Yeah. You like there was this one episode of Family Guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember watching, and it was this dude. He was stealing from a grocery market, like a supermarket.
Yeah.
You know the guy in the wheelchair? I forget his name. What's his name?
Is he old?
No, the guy in the wheelchair.
Oh, you're talking about a big ass chin, like he had a tumor in it?
What's his name?
I forget his name.
Yeah, but
Joe.
Yeah, Joe.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about. So Joe goes after the dude because he stole like 2 cans of food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And then he went and he like brought, it was for his family and they were homeless. So then he had to like decide whether or not to arrest them or like, just let him go. Which is weird because it's like, I don't know. It's he's doing it for a reason, but like at the same time, it is illegal.
Yeah. You ever think it's weird how there's a cop in a wheelchair?
For real. I love Family Guy. It's like
he's still in duty.
Yeah. You don't. Yeah, for real. Because like,
is that possible?
No, because there's no.
Yeah, I never thought about that until like now.
For real, that's trippy. It's like a cop in a wheelchair. How does that work?
Doing chases in wheelchairs.
Yo, he really does do chases.
Like what?
Wheelchairs. What the fuck? How does that work, bro?
I don't know.
Damn.
Family Guy is smart as hell.
I know they're known for that though. Like just doing weird shit like that.
They put a little twist. But that dude really has a tumor in his brain, in his mouth.
Who?
Joe.
Because of how big his chin is?
Yeah. they overly did it.
Yeah. Bro, you know what's crazy? Speaking of Family Guy, the voice for Meg is that chick I forgot her name.
I know who you're.
And she gets paid like ridiculous amount of money for like each episode, and they like stop including her in the episodes because of how much they have.
Ashton Kutcher's wife, Mila Kunis. Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was crazy.
They stopped showing her in the episodes because of how much they were paying her.
Really?
Yeah, she charged way too much, bro. I heard like it has to be like
millions
of
agents.
dollars each episode that she's in.
I definitely not. It's probably like $200K.
Nah, this is way more than that, bro.
200.
That's why they stopped showing her. That's why they stopped showing her.
She got some good agents then.
Google this. I don't know.
How much does Mila
gets paid for each Family Guy episode? Put that in.
How much does Mila Kunis make?
You think that show's ever gonna end? Or is you
never
gonna keep popping seasons out like it's done?
As long as there's still controversy in this world, that show and The Simpsons will never go out.
The Simpsons still make episodes? They make episodes?
Yeah.
For real? I didn't even know that.
So they were making between 175 and 225,000 episodes.
That's what she was making?
The whole cast.
No, look at her, bro.
Just her specifically?
Yes, bro. I'm telling you, she made like ridiculous amount of money.
Oh, it was a YouTube video.
How much does Mila Kunis make per episode?
Bro, just Google it, bro. Hold on.
This YouTube video is the most recent. But they're saying 175 to 225.
There's no way.
Oh,
I thought it was more. Family Guy.
If you're making $1 million, I think you'd make headlines.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. The people of Game of Thrones.
They making.
They were
bro, I heard
the
that
top
one
people.
Chick, that one chick made like $1 million.
Emilia Clarke.
Yeah.
Oh God.
She made $1 million each episode, bro.
You know, I was listening to Joe Rogan's podcast, and apparently her sex doll was the #1 selling sex doll.
It was because of her comedy special, right? And when she showed it,
And Emilia Clarke.
it was her, right?
Emilia Clarke is the Game of Thrones girl.
Oh.
Whitney. That's you're talking about. What's her name?
Wait, so like
Whitney something.
She promoted it, or people just made it?
Niggas just weird.
What
niggas
the
just,
fuck,
niggas
bro? They're
like
gonna
that
start making
shit.
sex dolls for anybody now,
Bro, it was. I think I know why. It was like after in season 1, she's basically goes naked.
Yeah.
Full on naked. You see her boobs and everything.
I've seen
She's
like
hot
the
as
first
fuck.
7 episodes of season 1.
Okay, she's hot as fuck. So.
Yeah.
Not that I understand why they buy it, but like there's definitely some creeps out there. Yeah, I want a sex doll of that.
Bro, imagine they make a sex doll for every celebrity. That'd
Bro.
be crazy.
You know, okay, you listen to that Joe Rogan podcast, right?
Which one?
It was, I forget her name. It was Whitney something.
Nah, I didn't watch it.
These are where I'm getting the facts from.
The last Joe Rogan podcast I watched was with Bernie Sanders.
Yo, I listened to that
You listened to
whole
him?
thing. Yeah,
Bro, that thing's going viral right now.
it
It
was,
has, like,
yeah.
4 million views right now or something crazy like that.
Bernie Sanders is
He's a well-spoken dude.
Yeah.
Like, he knows how to articulate himself really well.
The way he talks. What is his accent? Where is he from?
He's from Connecticut, I think.
He has an interesting Joe. You know,
Yeah.
Joe. And he
Well,
talks
I know
very
he's
low.
He's the senator for Connecticut. I know
Mhm.
that for a fact, but I don't know if he's actually from Connecticut. But I don't know. But yeah, he knows how to articulate himself well.
I feel like he's a really cool grandpa.
Bro, when he talked about smoking weed a couple times,
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's face just
He's like,
lit up.
yeah. That wasn't
Where'd
good
you
weed.
get it from?
Every time. And then I watched, I went back and rewatched the Elon Musk one
Uh-huh.
where he bro didn't even inhale it. He just kept it in his mouth. And was like,
Yeah, bro, I watched that live at like 3:00 in the morning.
same. I was like, there's no way this man is here right now.
But that like you're an important person at that point if you make like one of the smartest human beings on earth like try weed. Like that's crazy.
Or that just maybe it just how persuasive he didn't even persuade him. He just
Nah,
literally just
you know
grabbed
what
the
it
weed.
was?
It was a blunt too.
Yeah,
it was in
a
the
blunt.
paper.
It was a blunt. You know what it was? It was the alcohol that they were drinking. Probably made them
whiskey.
bold. Yeah,
We gotta drink whiskey one here on this podcast.
that'd be hilarious.
Maybe not even whiskey. Just I don't know.
Couple Ronas.
What do you like Corona?
Yeah, I love
I
Coronas.
fucking hate Corona.
But bro, you can't lie. Like every beer tastes nasty.
Every
To-
beer
to an
tastes nasty
extent.
to me. My dad likes Guinness and Heineken.
I feel like Corona's like nice and light, crisp. Kind of tastes like soda. But like,
Really?
yeah, if you just like,
I forced myself to drink
Yeah.
a whole Corona one time. It's like, I'm never doing that again.
mm-hmm.
I hate it.
Yeah, I love Ronas. But yeah,
Nah.
not saying that I.
Yeah, Dennison gets
Illegally
drunk on the
drink.
off. And I don't. Yeah, we're totally 21.
Yeah.
Yo, you know Conor McGregor got that Prosper whiskey. Yeah,
Prosper whiskey
well, it's called 11 Prosper whiskey, something like that.
for real.
Yeah, I was looking at reviews. Apparently, it's shit.
For real, I
Tastes like
feel like
rubbing alcohol.
yeah, I figured because it's like it's Conor McGregor. Like, what does he know about whiskey?
He's just promoting it.
Exactly.
So people, oh shit, Conor McGregor is attached to this shit.
You think they paid him for it, or he's an investor in like?
They probably go into a good portion of it.
Yeah, you know Drake has his own whiskey.
Yeah, he's had Shakur. He's had I know he's had like 3.
Yeah,
It's
but like I feel like it's not that like successful because I haven't like heard about it. Like it's not popular.
yeah, they just try to, like, a whiskey company or some dark liquor company coming up, and they need to get their names out there, so they attach it to somebody,
Yeah,
try to propel their sales.
you know who's like probably like the best in that industry?
Who?
Probably did the best was P Diddy.
P Diddy with
and
the
Ciroc.
C-Rock.
That shit blew up, bro.
Yo, wait, I watched this YouTube video. Again, all my facts come from YouTube.
What the fuck?
But it was about how Jay-Z just trolled the whole champagne business.
How?
So you know how there's just,
Oh, he does own a champagne, right?
Yeah, he owns that Ace of Spades. He owns it.
Oh, I forgot.
He's the nigga that's probably outsmarted everybody.
Yeah,
This-
honestly, because
this-
that's like the champagne of champions, bro.
Yeah, so I'm about to tell you a story.
Go
So
ahead.
basically, this nigga Jay-Z, you know how rappers rap. They like, yo, we got the
Poppin' Ace of Spades, yeah, all that crap.
Before Ace of Spades
Uh-huh.
was this champagne called Cristal.
Cristal.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember hearing about
Uh-huh,
that. Yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah, like old. Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh. So that's what the rappers are rapping about.
Yeah, it was Cristal. I remember.
And then the president of Cristal said a racist comment. They were like, how do you feel that rappers are promoting? He's like, I can't really choose my consumers.
Oh, so
he said something to that words.
Yeah, it wasn't in a nice way.
It was pretty racist.
Yeah.
It was downright racist.
Damn.
So Jay-Z was like, all right, we gonna boycott your shit. We just not gonna buy it. So
bro, when was this? I feel like it was recent.
I think it was like 2009.
Oh, so it was like
It was still kind of recent.
yeah.
2009.
Like 10 years ago, a decade ago. Yeah. Because
So,
I think I remember like hearing about that when I was a kid, but I'm not sure.
yeah, so
That's
this-
interesting.
Yeah,
It's
this
like,
nigga was like, nah. So he got Ace of Spades,
uh-huh.
popularized that shit.
That's crazy.
But Cristal, you think Cristal would go out of business? No, they
So let me ask you this: what's more popping? Is Ace of Spade or Cristal more popping now?
Cristal is still making money from outside of the country, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, their business is they're an Italian company, so their business is not just in America.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Probably
like,
mostly like European and shit.
Yeah, it's crazy how someone's fuck up can just become someone's success. Like,
For real, I guarantee Jay-Z made a
Dude,
freaking bag off that.
I was reading it, and apparently the company is worth $300 million.
What?
It's fucking insane, right?
That is insane, bro.
Like, all because this nigga decided to be kind of racist towards he's like, all right, I'm gonna buy my own shit and promote it.
Nah, he's smart for that then.
But
'Cause it's
get this shit right.
what?
Ace of Spades doesn't even taste good.
It doesn't.
It doesn't even taste good.
What?
You're paying for shit. So I was watching.
Wait, how do you know though? Because it's like you
I
watched
was
like a
reading
review.
reviews on it. There's like you're paying $15,000 for a piece of shit. So basically, to make these wines, these are really originally $300 wines or champagne.
Yeah, marked up to like.
Yeah, and they marked this shit up.
Damn, bro.
He not only fooled,
He's a genius, bro.
Yeah, he not only fooled Cristal, he fooled niggas that are buying it. Like what? What?
He's a genius, bro.
He's a genius. Like,
Yeah, either that or like his marketing team is a genius, but it's probably still he's probably making the most money out of it. So
Probably needs kid y'all drinking
for him.
that shit ass wine, your champagne. Like
that's crazy though, bro. I never knew that.
I trashed champagne one time. I didn't like it. It tasted really weird.
Yeah, yo, him and Beyonce are like the power couple for like
That black
hip-hop
power
in
couple,
general.
yo.
Yeah,
I
'Cause,
get.
bro. I was reading today. It was like, Beyonce did a show for Uber when it like first was opening up, and instead of getting paid like the $6 million fee that like she usually
Oh yeah,
charges,
she got
shares.
Yeah, it's
And
smart
those
as
shares
fuck.
are worth like over like 400 million or some shit
No,
like
that's
that.
actually false. That's if it was seed money.
So like,
It's just like a
but
typical
still, I'm
share
pretty
that
sure
we.
it's a shit ton of money, right?
Oh yeah. It's probably like I don't know. Man.
It's got to be over 100 million.
Nah,
Well, how much is it?
that's if it was seed money.
So what is it?
It's like a series, like you know how you were just to buy shares and then the prices would just go up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's basically what it was.
Damn.
It's still worth more than.
So does she still have those shares? You think, or she probably just sold them?
Usually you just keep it because Uber did Uber go public?
I don't know. Did it?
I don't think so.
It had to have.
I don't know.
I think it is, bro. Yeah, it definitely is.
I'm gonna check right now.
Check the Nasdaq. I think it's the Nasdaq.
Uber stock price. Oh, it did go public.
Yeah, I told you.
So it did go public. So if you have that amount of shares that she or the worth,
How many shares do you think she got for doing that
I
show?
know she got a rough equal to $6 million worth of shares, something like that.
Jesus.
So now that they went public, and I don't know how the stock price is doing.
What is it?
It's $42.
That's a lot.
Yeah,
That is a lot.
but the boy, what
She
was?
probably just get paid most of the dividends.
Yeah,
annual
dividends. That's
Yeah.
that's how I wouldn't sell. You just wait though, because
Speaking-
what if Uber just goes like Amazon, it just becomes $1 trillion company? That'd be fucking. That's when it could reach 100 million.
Yeah. That's crazy.
See, we just gotta invest, like make an investment company.
That's what I'm
Just
saying, bro.
invest in shit.
And capital, fucking venture capitalists, bro.
Mhm.
That's gonna be our next shit after this real estate shit.
Probably invest in sex dolls. Niggas is buying sex dolls.
Nah, who knows?
Just-
Bro, you know, I was looking up today. It was like this dude posting on Instagram of a check for $38,000. It was a monthly check from Pornhub of him just making videos with his girlfriend.
what?
Yeah, and the caption was
I've
like,
always wondered.
and the caption was like, "Who's trying to make some fucking videos with me and secure this bag?"
Yo, I've never. That is a funny ass brag. Yo, who trying to make this money?
That's a lot of fucking money, bro.
The
$38,000 a month just for posting amateur videos just
Damn.
regularly.
How dumb prostitutes feel.
Huh?
How dumb
The
the
fr- right?
prostitutes feel.
You're like, damn, we live in a new age, bro, where you could just literally post your own amateur porn and make money.
He's probably like that verified account.
Could be, but like if you think about it, like how many views do you have to make 38,000 a month on Pornhub?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Like, is it the same as YouTube? That you think their CPM is the same? Because YouTube CPM, I think, is like 7,000 per million.
Well, you know how
Per
you
million views,
you know how
depending on what your CPM is, of course, because it could differ. But what were you saying?
maybe it's like you know how you go on a porn site and there's automatically all these ads. So
For
maybe
real.
they make a fuck ton of money from ads. I feel like Pornhub makes a shit ton
They
of money.
do, bro, because literally the whole website is filled with ads. Anywhere you go, it's just
Anywhere, like I will accidentally click ad. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, I would literally do the same when I,
You know,
whack my shit.
when,
It's like,
when
no,
I look at
I
it.
accidentally click on some ads, and people out there know it. But yeah, bro, it's interesting because like I wonder how much views do you have to like make to make that much money in a month.
I don't know who made a Pornhub.
Who made Pornhub?
Yeah, who made Pornhub?
They probably sitting in the island right now, sipping on a couple mimosas.
What if they don't even like porn? They're just like saw the market chance.
Yeah, honestly, bro, because like internet porn was like the biggest revolution. Isn't it like the largest entertainment industry?
Porn?
Yeah, isn't it? Or am I wrong?
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
What is it? You think it's movies?
I don't know. What is the largest entertainment?
I know movies and video games are pretty high up there, but I don't know if it's like porn might break the record. Cause like, bro, if you think about it, like a large percent of people like watch porn. Large percentage of people watch porn.
Maybe like more than half the world watches porn.
Yeah, because it's the whole world. You got to include the whole world too.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the same thing for other things too, because it's like movies and video games. That's the whole world too. So
yeah, so the movie market first is movie, then is music.
Music, damn.
Yeah, then it's TV.
Damn.
TV makes so much fucking money, bro.
For real?
Yeah, I mean obviously it's declining, but
they're still third, right?
Yeah.
You said, damn.
I'm gonna move you all.
Where's porn on that? There has to be up there, bro.
Probably has to be. So TV, movie market, music, TV subscriptions, console, and online casinos and online gambling.
Damn. Maybe this just didn't include porn because like
maybe books and digital. Publishing.
Yeah, they didn't include porn then because I know for a fact that's more
people
porn
like
more than
porn
books.
more than books.
Yeah,
people that like porn more than books. Yeah, it's probably maybe it's within the movie market because adult film.
Oh yeah, you're right. Like adult
so
film.
they just count those profits for that. So it is top one maybe.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe you think it's a large percentage of it.
It's probably not as much as like regular films because regular films make insane amount of money, bro. Like Fast and the Furious franchise, they made a lot.
Oh yeah, and I just recently found out that Vin Diesel owns a good portion of that.
Yeah, I know.
That dude's about to become a billionaire.
Yeah, I know. A gay billionaire. That's crazy.
Wait, where did you hear that when he's gay?
So dog.
Is it because he wears wife beaters or some shit?
Yeah, I heard that on the podcast.
Wait, Joe Rogan and
that one dude, that
Brendan
MMA
Schnub. You watch his MMA
fighters?
MMA podcast?
Only when I know who the people are.
Yeah, yo, MMA. I've been getting really interested in UFC.
But we should sign up for martial arts.
Jiu-jitsu?
Yeah, jiu-jitsu.
Not I don't want to get my fucking sock knocked out, but
nah, I'm serious. Probably teach us a couple things about like
grappling. I
Yeah.
don't learn that. Just take a nigga to the ground, but
Mhm. Not even that, it's just like-
I'm gonna choke you out. Get you with this arm bar, bro. What you know about the arm bar, huh? I wish I did like 1 year of
you
wrestling
would
in
have
high
to
school.
compete with people in your weight class, bro. And that would be like harder.
I can cut weight.
Cut weight. On this.
That's how it is. You don't gain weight. You cut weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it'd be. I wanted to do jujitsu last year, but it was like $200.
We gotta do it now, bro, because it's gonna get too late when we're too old.
Yeah, we're gonna do more. I'm definitely gonna still do it.
Yeah.
Learn some grappling. I feel like you can apply it not only like to your body, but like mentally.
Mentally, yeah, because I look at Joe Rogan. He literally describes it all the time.
That's
It's like,
exactly why it's because of Joe Rogan. I wanted to do jujitsu. I thought jujitsu was
bro.
some dumb shit.
First off, shout out to Joe Rogan because he influences a lot. In
Yeah.
a lot of things.
He made me want to do this fucking podcast.
Exactly,
kinda.
that was one of the biggest main reasons.
I was
Because
like, yo, Joe Rogan does
he inspired
this.
us.
Why can't we just record our conversations too?
yeah,
And it's not like a big barrier of entry.
right.
You know, there's a lot of things that have big barriers of entry.
It really, bro. You think, I was watching, Impulsive, the podcast by Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, yeah.
I was watching his podcast today, and he had like one of the Phase members on,
Mm-hmm.
and they were talking about the barrier to entry to games and how they think is gonna like
Increase?
increase,
Why?
like being a professional gamer, because every kid has a dream of becoming like either a gaming influencer or a professional gamer. And
Said every kid.
I swear to God, bro, if most of the kids look up to influencers and professional gamers to be one of them, you know what I mean?
Damn, we're gonna have some real unathletic kids coming up.
For real, we're gonna have a major obesity problem in the United States, bro.
We need Michelle Obama.
We need her back in her health plan.
Oh, was she like the only first lady to really like? That was her main priority.
For real, it's just like, remember when
Eat your broccoli.
they implemented, well,
Oh, they changed the whole lunch menu shit. Was that because of Michelle Obama?
Yeah.
She really put in the work more than most of these fucking presidents, yo.
She grinded, bro.
Why doesn't she? What if she became president? She's like, and she just
I don't think she wants to, like, run for it at least. Because it's like, what's the point? Because your husband was president.
Through that shit again.
Yeah, you already know what's goes on.
First nigga.
Bro, Obama came out the White House with gray hair, bro. You know how stressed out that nigga was?
First week, he was probably stressed the fuck out. I got to deal with this shit.
Exactly, bro. You got to deal with
shit.
You got to deal with freaking.
You think
not even your own government, but like
other
foreign governments. Yeah.
Oh my god.
How to keep peace and like not prevent war and all that.
Let alone all the dicks in here. He has all the dicks out there.
Exactly, bro.
It's a whole bunch of dicks.
Like imagine trying to freaking negotiate with Kim Jong-un. Imagine how stressful that must be.
What if Kim Jong-un is like secretly just the nicest person ever? That'd be a plot twist.
I don't think so, bro.
Just go out, eat sushi with him. Go out drinking.
He's like the. That's what a definition of a dictator is.
Is it bad? I want to be friends with him.
Imagine.
Is it bad? I kind of want to be friends with him.
Nah,
see what he's like.
Fuck that. He will get killed.
Whatever.
They hate anybody that's not North Korean.
Damn.
That's literally how it is, bro. It's like their whole government system is like fucked because of that one dictator.
We don't even know fully what happens in there.
What they show us is a lie, bro.
Apparently, they still have like camps and shit.
Yeah, camps and
just
they still
camps in the mountains and all that. I was reading a book about that. I was like, this is insane. I read about someone's escape.
Yeah, and the whole
it's
population
ridiculous.
is starving. It's like they're running out of food and
fake
shit.
Grocery stores.
Yeah, fake grocery stores, all that shit.
How do you have
what
a fake grocery
if we go
store?
visit with North Korea one day, bro? Let's do it.
What are we gonna buy real estate there?
Fuck no. Ain't no capitalist society in that.
Oh, it's a whole
It's a whole communist,
right?
Yeah.
How do you like just think that's the best way to run a country?
Bro, you think? Let me ask you this though. Now that we're talking into communists, you think socialism and communists go hand in hand?
To be honest,
or is it like a definite like?
There's a fine line between them.
Yeah, the fine line.
Define socialism. See, I don't even fully know what socialism. I've heard so many different things. I don't fully know.
I think I put it in like simplest terms is like, you have a cow, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have a herd of cows, right? The government comes and takes your cows and gives them to other farmers.
All your cows, or some?
Or
of your
a
cows?
certain percentage. I think that's socialism though. And then communism is like you have a whole bunch of cows. The government comes and takes all your cows and distributes it to other farmers.
Equal amount.
Yeah, to equal amount.
Okay, socialism is a lesser version of communism.
Yeah,
basically, because I've heard the terms of like democratic socialists.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what's a democratic socialist? But I like the fact that you just can't be one whole thing. Like you could be, like you taking maybe the good parts from things. I feel like that's what you should really do. You should take the good parts
of what
like what's good about this, what's good about that,
and just combine it.
You know, not saying I like communism, but but
no, there's definitely like not communism in general, but like there's definitely good things about socialism.
Mm-hmm.
Like
the fact that it helps other people.
Yeah.
You know, or you said the government
but I think
takes
like to a certain extent.
Yeah, to a certain extent. I don't want to give away all my shit.
Exactly.
Come on, bro.
Exactly.
I mean my shit.
Bro, I was looking at something the other day, and it was like Jeff Bezos makes 170 something billion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he was like, and it was like no, or it was like Amazon makes $1 trillion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or
that's their market cap.
Yeah, their market cap.
Yeah.
Right. So that's how much they're worth.
Mm-hmm.
But like Jeff Bezos only has like 170 some billion of that. Right?
Yeah.
Which is probably not even all of that because he probably only cashes out a little bit.
Yeah, you just cashed out $1 billion, just $1 billion. You know?
Yeah, so like, but then the rest of that goes to like other things, like paying other people, giving other people jobs and all that shit.
Yeah, he's doing a good job for the economy.
Yeah, so like people got to understand. Well, I don't want to go into that, but like,
but to what I guess the problem with big tech is when do you get too big?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like
There's no law. There's no antitrust laws for that shit.
Exactly.
And I was like reading. I listened to podcasts on antitrust laws and how there's this guy named Robert Brooke, and he basically changed the antitrust of how instead of usually in the old days people looked at antitrust laws as to protect competitors from taking like mom and pops, because like competitors just get big and it's hard for these mom and pops to compete. But then he was like, no, it's not that we're trying to protect the competitors, we're trying to protect the consumers to make sure they have the best prices.
Yeah.
And then now it's like, all right, so what if the company, they're given the best prices, but they have such a big market share that it's hard for other competitors. You're still getting the best prices. But now it's just hard for other competitors. So it's like the antitrust laws, it's like an oscillating line. Before it was for competitors. Now they said consumers. But now the competitors are starting to lose because these competitors are getting such a large market share. So it's like, it's a weird shit. I don't know how they're going to fix that. I'm not a politician.
They're going to have to figure something out.
Yeah, some nigga like Robert is going to have to come back.
Bro, you think, let me ask you this. You think Trump's going to get reelected?
Oh, fuck no. I hope not.
Yeah, I mean, it's getting scary, bro. It's getting to the point where it's like, all this stuff in the media, like, I feel like he doesn't even have a chance to be considered to be reelected because of how much shit they put on him. Like, it's crazy. But yeah.
Well, yep, that's what's happening on our minds.
Shit.
All right.
Let's recap, bro. What we talked about today. Talk about sex dolls.
We talked about
porn industry.
We talk about Emilia Clarke. Yo, she is hot as fuck.
She really is, bro.
Ashton Kutcher really living the life.
Are they even still together? Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. They married, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
You said
there
damn,
goes,
like
there
I
goes
had
my
a chance.
There goes my hope.
Fuck, I gotta find another Emilia Clarke.
For real. I mean, there's plenty of beautiful women out there.
What is she? Russian?
She's European. She's somewhat European. Bro, yeah. Europeans.
Let me go to Europe. Find me badge on.
Oh my god, bro. You know, Middle Eastern women too. They're gorgeous, bro. Turkish.
Anthony the other day he was saying Israelis are hot.
All Middle Eastern shit. Like a large majority of them are like really hot. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, we learned a good deal about why Jay-Z is probably one of the smartest businessmen.
Shit. Him and Beyonce.
And
like power couple.
Yeah, and why these antitrust laws probably need to change again.
Anyway,
I hope that was educational.
Yeah, we try to dumb down politics for you guys.
I think we dumbed it down to a good extent. The more we understand, the better you guys will understand.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right. We'll talk to you guys again.
Been a pleasure. See you guys later.
Yes.
Peace.